Hi there, Steve here, and happy new half year. Yeah, now gone crazy. Should have a bit of a reset with it being halfway through this year. Sort of look back on the last quarter and the last half year, and hopefully looking ahead to the next 6 months, and then back to weekly and daily for a cohesive plan on reaching the sort of goals for the end of the year. So yeah, anyway, this is my regular weekly update. Today late because basically yesterday my eye was swollen like a, I don't know what, and it wasn't a nice sight, so I thought, well, no, I'll give it a day off today. I'll do it tomorrow. You find me just driving at the moment. I'm going to do a measure for some window blinds, just to get my hand in there and make a few quid, hopefully at the same time, to keep the wolf from the door. Yeah, so looking back really on the first 6 months of this year, and it's been trying with one thing or another, having to be forced to be closed my bricks and mortar business. It was my responsibility. It's my responsibility. I'm not going to moan about it. I'm not going to blame anybody else about it. It's my responsibility. Obviously, it's something that I had to learn in my life. I have learned from it, and although it wasn't, I don't think I won't recall it my fault, but you know, it's my life. I've got to take responsibility for it and get over it. And then, of course, my father died the second quarter of the year. So the first 2 quarters of the year have been, you know, something a little bit a little bit not good in each of them, which has sort of hampered my progress a little bit, I guess. But you know, things have been moving on. So I think last month I had a particularly tough month, I think, really. During last month I felt sometimes that, you know, do I want to carry on with, you know, doing this online marketing? Am I getting anywhere? I let things slip. I didn't do my normal planning. So I wrote a planner which I fill in every day. I didn't have last quarters at all. I was doing slips of paper and just a normal sort of exercise book, which I seem to need structure for some reason. You know, it's just the way I am. I need the structure of planning everything down and planning even down, you know, the next day, sort of blocking out times on my calendar to do different things in the day. If I don't do that, I seem to sort of slip behind. Just yesterday, I checked the figures for last month and the growth on various places. You know, there's growth on my email marketing list because I've got my Facebook adverts working more or less spot on, really. Although, you know, over the weekend I did sit down and analyse that as well, and there's improvements that can be made there, but that'll be done over the next couple of weeks. I use ChatGPT to sort of analyse everything from the adverts I'm running, what's working which elements on the adverts are working and what can be improved. The lead magnet, what can be improved there. Delivering the lead magnet, what can be improved there. How can we sort of try and make a little bit, try and make an upsell, if you like, to cover some of the cost of the advertising. And then it was down to the sort of email follow-ups, which is again going to be restructured. I still don't like it. It's still not right, but you know, we'll get it right eventually. But other things like, for instance, the sort of TikTok. I've let it slip. I haven't been on TikTok every day as I used to be. Facebook, even though Facebook I've been posting, it's been the sort of mechanical posting, and obviously not engaging because, you know, my new followers, new page likes, new new followers, new page likes, they're not there. It's more or less been stagnant for June, whereas before I was getting a regular, steady influx of people. June, it was just stagnant, nothing moved at all. So, you know, there's an area that's I need to get back to my posting, get back to me my video making again, and TikTok, short form videos. Short form videos are repeated elsewhere as well, so you know, there's plenty of exposure there. But yeah, it is a case of getting back to be organised again, because you know, I find that if I'm not organised, I don't do the I don't hit the targets at all. If I don't have the targets, and work them back during the week and just go for them, I do miss the targets. So something I've got to get back doing, and get my head back 100% together. It's getting there, but not quite there yet. Then we're back on course again. I'm sure that I'll hit, or be pretty close to where I want to be at the end of the year. So yeah, it's a different sort of this weekend it's been all about doing a sort of deep analysis on where I'm at, where I want to be, what's worked and what hasn't worked. I guess sometimes where I just haven't turned up at times. Yeah, I know I've had you know, a couple of tough things happening. But maybe if I'm being ultra critical of myself, I've probably used them a little bit more than I should have done to hide behind, or just hide behind basically. And you know, I should have manned up a bit and got on with things a bit better than what I have done. Sometimes I'm being ultra critical of myself, but you know, that's the way I feel about myself, being my boss as well as my worker. You know, if I worked for me, I would tell myself I should have coped with stuff better, if you like. Yeah, but we'll leave that there. Yeah. So yeah, some things we you know, I've just cleared out. You know, there's no good having things on your to-do list that there sort of week after week, month after month. It's just a recipe for disaster. So it's as much cleaning things out as well as as well as planning new stuff, if you like. So yeah, the past week or so, yeah, I've finished, almost finished my little ebook on how to use ChatGPT, how to talk to ChatGPT to get the best possible results for marketing materials for your business. Scares me a bit, really, launching the book again. I have launched them before, but it's a little bit scary because how are people going to perceive it? I do recall actually when I did my book on sorry, the road closed there. I was just looking what it says. Yeah, I did my book about how to start a window blind business, window blind retail business, where I went into detail about how you fit blinds and stuff. And I do recall I had some calls because there was a helpline on the book. I had a couple of calls from people saying, telling me I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know how to fit blinds, and until you point out that I've been doing it for 15 years and this is how I'm doing it. That's hard to do. That's hard to argue with. Yeah, I think it's something to do with I don't know, self-drilling screws or something like that. You know, it was, they told me you couldn't do that. Well, I started been doing it for the last, I think self-drilling screws, I've been doing it for the last 5 years. So you know, obviously you can do it. You know. You've always got sort of a little bit in your mind, no matter how experienced you are in different businesses. You've always got that little bit of doubt that, you know, well, people want to complain about this, or, you know. But I think basically at the end of the day, you've just got to get on with it and worry about that when it happens. If people have a problem with it, well, it's their problem, basically. The stuff that I put out is going to have my own version of it, what I know, what I've learned. So I'm not going to be scared, if you like, of what other people think of it. ChatGPT, for instance, I'm sure not many people have a vast amount of knowledge of ChatGPT. I've been using ChatGPT now for, well, since January January 2023, last year, yeah. And it was only generally released to the general public in November 22. So, you know, I've been using ChatGPT since 2 years after its launch. So, you know, I use it every day in my businesses, and so I do feel that I am qualified to, you know, tell people, produce a book telling people how to get the best out of ChatGPT. So I feel quite happy sort of telling anybody, talking to anybody that's going to criticise me for something I don't know. So what are we up to? 15 minutes. So I think that's about all really for this week. So I'm going out fitting. I want to measure for some window blinds now. So something different, a little bit different, gets me out of the house. Talking to different people. Looking forward to it, to be honest. The weather like this, I've barely seen anybody around. UK weather is a bit well, there's a lot not good at the moment, but I'm here for a while, so I've got to make the most of it, and yeah, see how it goes. Okay, that's all for this week then, and I'll see you next time. Bye.